welcome to my channel, Every Day with Jackie. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you'll stay. And if you're returning, it's good to see you as always. Thank you for joining me for another video of my monthly favorites. Hashtag my yays or nays. So if you're interested in seeing what products I have been loving or not for the month of March, you'll have to keep watching. Okay, so let me go ahead and put my disclaimer out there. I am wearing my Invisalign, so you know how that goes. So I have a lot of products that I want to talk about for the month of March. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm trying to see what order I want to go in. I'll talk about the products that I have been loving, my yays. The first product that I want to talk about is this blush by Black Radiance. This blush is called Brick House, and this is what it looks like. So I'll go ahead and swatch it. Now, I have several blushes by Black Radiance, and I forgot to mention, this is the Artesian Color Baked Blush, and it's 8315 Brick House. Now, I do have several Artesian blushes by Black Radiance, and we always talk about how they get the hard pan, and you have to scrape the top layer off. And so when I went to use this blush, that must have been at the forefront of my mind. So I dipped my brush in, I guess kind of heavy, but I didn't think so. But this blush had so much pigment to it that I had to grab my powder brush and kind of buff it out. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know. Like I said, the other blushes always have hard pan, and I guess that's what I was thinking. So I maybe went in a little heavy-handed, but I really don't think I did. But this blush has good color payoff, and it is absolutely gorgeous on the cheeks. So I have been loving this blush in March. This blush fooled me. It was a good find. And I picked it up at the grocery store. You know, I do a lot of shopping at the grocery store. But again, this is in Brick House, and it is wonderful so far. So the next product that I want to talk about is by Cover FX, and this is the Dewy Finish Setting Spray. And I do have just this little mini. I picked this up because during the colder months, which just doesn't seem like it stayed cold nearly as long, but I didn't like how, you know, when I would put my makeup on, everything just looked so matte, so dry. So I found myself gravitating to a lot of hydrating sprays or dewy sprays just to make my skin have that healthy looking glow and not that powdery look or dried out look. So this is something that I did pick up, and this did the job. And you know, I already stand for Cover FX. I love the brand. So that's one reason that I was intrigued to try this product. But I really liked how hydrated and how it made my face feel like it came back alive. It made my face not look so powdery. And it just had such a nice hydrating look to it. So I use this over and over, along with some other ones that I will mention. But I did and do like this product. And again, it is the Cover FX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. And the next product that I want to talk about, and I mentioned this in my previous video, but this is by Black Radiance, and it's called a Hydrating Setting Spray. And I just picked up the Black Radiance Matte Setting Spray, but we're not talking about that right now. So this is the same story as my Cover FX. It just set down my face so nicely. It took away all the powdered look to my face. It just made my face have a nice little glow to it, or a nice little sheen to it. And you know, there aren't very many Black Radiance products that I'm finding that I'm crazy about, but this one for me to go pick up the matte version, I do like this a lot. And again, I think this was $8 and some change. Picked it up at the grocery store. But this is another product that I definitely would repurchase. Probably not now because it's getting quite hot outside, but that's why I have the matte version. But this was a great buy as well. Okay, the next product that I do want to talk about is this Gloss Balm by Fenty. And it is what I have on my lips today. I picked this up for my Black History video in February, and where I was using all Black owned beauty products. And so I grabbed this Gloss Balm, and I like this one better than the original one that came out. I just like the way this looks so much. And I'm looking at it now. Looks like it has some shimmer in it. Maybe that's why I like it. But I like this a lot. It's called Fenty Glow. And I don't know if you guys can see the shimmer flecks in it. But this is gorgeous. And again, it's the lip gloss that I have on my lips now. And I just have a ColourPop liner. I think it's in the shade Dukes. But this lip gloss lasts a long time on the lips. You don't have to keep applying it. It doesn't have that sticky feel. And it doesn't, you know, the more that you talk, you don't get that little white line of demarcation. It just feels very comfortable on the lips. I usually, for lip products, I usually go in with like a balm underneath before I put my lipstick on, but I don't have to do this with this. I don't have to put the balm on with this lip product. This is just good all by itself. And again, this just lasts a long time on the lips. It's very comfortable. And again, this is called Fenty Glow. Hadn't planned on picking it up, but I'm glad I did. And this would definitely be a repurchase. I like this a lot. I just like the nude look that it gives, but you know, like it says, it has a nice little glow. I wasn't expecting to like this as much, but I really do. And I've been using it quite often. Next up, I want to talk about a concealer that I picked up. And I was looking so forward to wearing this in March, and it did not disappoint. This is by OMA Beauty, and it's in the shade Brown Sugar T2. And this is my first product by the brand, so I've been dying to try something from the brand. And this is the first product that I try. This is a good concealer. I don't find that this is too mattifying under my eyes. I don't find that it dries me out underneath my eyes. This is just a good balance. It has this huge doe foot, and I will swatch it. The shade is perfect. It's creamy. This is it right here. It feels creamy. I don't find that it creases. I do have fine lines underneath, but I don't see that this settles into the fine lines. I think it has great coverage. I have been very happy with this product. Again, this is by OMA Beauty, and this is T2, and this is the Brown Sugar line. My next product that I want to talk about is by Black Radiance, and it is the True Complexion Loose Setting Powder. Now this is just a banana powder that I picked up in February. Put some in the lid for you to see. It is a true banana powder. It's kind of a yellow beige. And I was a little worried about this powder, but this powder surprised me. This powder performs very beautifully. I didn't think it was too light underneath my... I was looking to see if I had a brush. I don't think it was too light underneath my under eyes. It didn't emphasize anything. It did not look cakey underneath my under eyes. I wasn't really expecting to like it. I just purchased it because I wanted to get through the video and I needed the powder. But this I do like, and I continue to use it. And to my surprise, it performs really well. It mattifies my under eyes. And you know, I don't like that really matte. But like I said, it doesn't emphasize lines or anything. It doesn't settle into lines. It didn't make me look cakey. So I had nothing but good things to say about this powder. I never thought I would pick it up, but I am glad that I did. And like I said, this is something I definitely will repurchase, and I have been enjoying using this almost on a daily. So this was a good find for me. Next, I want to talk about my Cover FX palette. I was stalking this palette. I saw quite a few people using this on YouTube. And I kept saying, I want to use it. I want to get my hands on it too. And I did. And this is what it looks like. I have enjoyed this palette. At first, I thought this was going to be a bronzer, but it's a contour. So I was a little disappointed at that. I mean, no fault of the palette, but I was a little disappointed in that. And so I was determined I was going to use it as a bronzer anyway. I was like, I don't care what it says. I'm going to use this as a bronzer. But it did perform better as a contour. So I used it for its intended purpose. And so the only thing I haven't used in this palette, I used the blush. The blush is beautiful. I've used the contour, and I've used each of the highlighters. Now, these two products right here, I don't really understand. This says brightening or illuminating. So I have used this. I take it back. I have used this sometimes in my inner corner. Now, I don't know where else to use it. And this finishing powder, I don't get how this is a finishing powder, because this is a very sheeny powder, and I just don't see me using that on my face as a finishing powder. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. So I really don't know. You see? I don't really know what to do with this. So I don't really know, again, about these two products here, but the rest of them I do enjoy a lot. So I'll just have to find a way to incorporate these two so I can get use out of the whole palette. And of course, it comes with this lovely big full-size mirror. So I know, Rachel, you have this. So let me know if you ever use these two and how you use them. And which one of these is your favorite highlighter. I originally was dipping in Twilight a lot, but I have dipped my brush into Heavenly some. But just let me know, Rachel. And my favorite palette for the month of March has been my Natasha de Nona. Natasha de Nona. Now this beauty, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. When we were still in school, this is the palette that I was reaching for quite a bit. I mean, you talk about your everyday look, subtle or glammed up. I just enjoyed this so much. And these, where is it? Yeah, this shade right here was one that I liked a lot. This kind of rose gold one right here. And that's it right here. So pretty. And then this is another shade. It's called Aubade. It's a pretty gold right here. If my nose isn't acting up. Let's swatch this red color, which is called Panjin. Oh, look at that. It's just an effortless palette. Everyday palette. Everyday looks you can get with this palette. So this has definitely been one of my favorites in the month of March. I've seen quite a few people with this palette on their channel. I kept watching the videos and I kept saying, oh, I want that palette so bad. I want to try it out. But when I saw it on sale, your girl hopped on it. So I'm glad I picked it up. Yeah, I just realized I didn't even do my eyebrows for the video. Okay, so the next product that I want to talk about is my Colored Rain Beauty Sponge. I prefer to show you a clean one because my other one hasn't been clean yet, but this is what it looks like. I haven't used this one yet. And the sponges do come with 2 soaps. Okay, this one for this sponge. And here's my dirty one. The green one for this sponge. And this is a wet beauty blender or beauty sponge. And this is one that's not wet. I just wanted to show you how big it gets when you do wet it. This sponge has been life. This sponge, I'm so sorry, it's so dirty. But this sponge is so soft and squishy. Like, I have never felt a sponge so soft before in my life. And it behaves just like any other beauty sponge. It blends out my foundation seamlessly. It is just so freaking soft. It's so soft and squishy. Oh, it has a slanted side right here. And then it comes to the point to get right up in, even in the corner. But it's, again, it's so soft and you can see how much it expands. I don't think that I have given my Sonia Kashuk sponge that much love since I started using this sponge right here. I use this almost every day. So this sponge is definitely a love for me. This has let me show you this side of it. This has definitely been a love for me. And again, I recommend this highly. So where do we leave off? Okay. Oh, okay. So I have talked about all my makeup products. So now let's talk about 2 hair products. Let's talk about this Perfect Shine Oil Mist. And this is by Nature Lab, and I received this in one of my Allure Beauty boxes, and I told you guys, yeah, I'll use it. Well, it's all the way down here. I've used this a lot. I used it today, as a matter of fact. Now, I just shampooed my hair on Wednesday night. And so it's quite moisturized. I have my products in there and it's quite moisturized. But I like this because when I feel like I just wanted to shine just a little, I'll spray this in and it gives great shine to my hair. And so like I just did that today. And like I said, it just gives such a nice sheen to the hair without it looking, it smells so good too, without it looking greasy. It just gives you a nice shine. So I've been using this a lot. And it says it's like color and heat protected and paraben free. This was a good product in my Allure Beauty box because I didn't think at first I would use it. But then I said, well, I'll give it a try. I have been liking this a lot. Now this product, I almost didn't want to mention this product because I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's called Taliyah Waajid. And this is, let me let y'all see. I picked this up. It says Curly Curl Cream Creamy Hair Lotion. And it says it's a light formula, no flaking. And it's made with avocado oil and shea butter. Defines and moisturizes curls. It's a light creamy formula. Controls frizzy and flyaways. No buildup. And $10.99. I picked this up at the beauty supply store. I don't know what I was in there for because I rarely go to the beauty supply store, but I picked this up. So again, the same as with the hair shine sometimes in between washes, like the older my hair gets, I feel like it may be getting a little dry, where I don't want to go in with just a spritz of oil. I want to moisturize my hair. So what I've been doing is I have the, y'all, I was telling y'all how good this smelled. It's the candle in the back. I don't think this has an odor. So what I have been doing is you putting some of this olive oil conditioning spray. I'll pour some of this in my hand, and then I'll pump this in my hand and I'll rub it together, and then I'll massage it into my hair. Just when I feel like my hair needs some extra hydration. Like if I feel like it's getting too dry and it's not time for me to shampoo, but I don't want my hair to be dry, I will go in with this. And I really like this. Like it says, it's lightweight. It doesn't leave your hair frizzy looking, no build up to it. It's just a moisturizer for your hair. So those are my 2 hair products. Now I have one more product that I want to talk about, and then we will jump into our fails for the month of March. The next product that I want to talk about is this little sample. You know, when you make an order with Sephora, you get 2 products free. So I chose this product, this little this little perfume by Lancome. And on the way out the door to work, I just grabbed it and spritzed it on. And when I got to work, you guys, no kidding, I got so many compliments on this fragrance. And I noticed that when I sprayed it on, I was like, that smells good. I don't even know how long I had had this, but this is called, another name I can't pronounce, the Lave. I pulled it up. I'm going to let y'all hear it. La Vie Belle. I think that's how she said it. La Vie Belle, the iconic fragrance by Lancome. This stuff right here, you guys, this smells so good. Let me tell you what the fragrance notes are for this perfume. And it's not cheap, but it smells so good. Let's see. It says, the elegance of iris becomes the backbone of the fragrance. It blossoms from the first to the last note like never before. That's the top note. The middle note, it says, the strength of patchouli gives strength and depth. And the base note says, a sweet gourmand adds a burst of unexpected radiance. I don't know about all that, but when I tell you that this perfume smells good, I had to go up ahead and get the full size. This is not the full size, but I had to go ahead and get a bottle of it because I only have maybe one more wear out of this one. And I know I wore it to work yesterday, and my friend that brought me the candles too, she was like, oh, there's that scent again. I said, I know. I said, I love it. She liked it a lot too. Like I said, I got so many compliments on it. So this is expensive. I don't know what size. I picked this up from Kohl's, and this size bottle at Sephora was $70 something. And I think at Ulta, it was the same price, but Ulta was throwing in if you brought this, you got 2 free products by Lancome. So I was like, well, if I'm going to pay $70, I might as well get it from Ulta so I can get 2 more free Lancome products. But then I saw it on Kohl's, and they were having a sale on it for $54. And honey, I put this in my shopping cart so fast. I love it. This scent is the bomb. Oh my gosh, y'all. It smells so good. Next time, just try to get a sample from Sephora. It smells divine. I love it so much. Okay, so those are all of the things that I have been loving in the month of March. Now let's talk about two products that I have that I don't love so much. Now those products, don't nobody come for me about these two products. It just is what it is. Everything can't be a winner. So the first product that I want to talk about is this Fenty Beauty mascara. And this is called Full Frontal. This mascara. And I ran out and got this mascara again because I was using all black owned brands. So I picked this up, and maybe, you know how the big talk was, you know, it's flat on one side, and then, you know, you can do your look. This is a mascara that I have on my eyelashes right now because I am still using it, but it took forever just to get my eyelashes to build up to what they are. And you know, with my Essence mascara, my lashes be popping. It took several coats of this mascara to get them to where they are now. And where they are now is just, I mean, my bottom lashes look fine. But where my top lashes are, no ma'am. So, you know, this side is flat. I don't know if you guys can see that that's flat. And, you know, they said something about, maybe I need a tutorial on how to use, maybe Fenty is so ahead of her time that I need a tutorial to learn how to use this mascara. But I do not like it because, like I said, once in a while, with me turning it, I'll find the sweet spot and, you know, it'll go ahead and do what it's going to do. But most of the times I'm just like rotating it, like trying to get the most out of this mascara. But this was a big letdown for me. I do not love it whatsoever, and I definitely will not be repurchasing this. I know a lot of people like it, but I'm just not with it on this mascara. The next product that I want to talk about that is not a love for me is another Fenty Beauty product. But just keep in mind, I do love the gloss. This product right here, and this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Amplifying Eye Primer Base. Now, same story. Picked it up. All black-owned beauty products. Black History Month. February video. So I picked this up because, you know, I needed to have a eyelid primer. Now, what I don't like about this, I mean, and I guess it's, you know, there are more things that are probably more serious than this when it comes to products that you do and do not like. What I don't like about this, though, is when I put it on my lid, I don't have a problem with it. I like that, the application of it. I like how it mutes out, you know, the darkness on my lids. I like all that. What I don't like about this is that when I go in with my powder and set on top of it, this does not give my eyeshadow a smooth blend. Or maybe what I'm saying is, like, when I put this on, then I put my powder on top, and then you know how you pick up the shadow on your brush and you start going in? It's not smooth. It's not smooth at all. It's like you didn't even set it. It doesn't feel like it's still wet or anything, but it's just not smooth. And I know, and I like that smoothness that the powder gives before you go on top of it with your shadow. And this does not feel smooth at all. It just feels almost like it's tugging a little bit. So for that reason, that's why this is a fail. I mean, that's the only reason, but to me, that's a big reason. I don't even want to grab for this that much, but again, you know, I will, because I do want to use up my products, but I don't like how I don't get that smoothness when I go in with my shadow when I use this. And I just found that it was so ironic because I've never had an eye base that once you set it with powder, it just wasn't smooth. But this is not smooth whatsoever, even after going in with the powder. So that's why I would not repurchase this or the mascara by Fenty. So, but I will repurchase the Gloss Bomb. So that completes the video. I have showed you all my monthly favorites for the month of March. Again, just leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you tried the products, if you like them, how have you been successful in using them, if you have. And that's it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like these types of videos. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll know each and every time that I upload a video. And remember, you guys are always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Everyone be safe. And we'll see you soon. Bye.